Hello everyone, welcome back. This is a mock test on unseen comprehension passage. You will read the passage along with me. I will read it aloud for you and we will do it slowly and gradually. I will discuss the answers at the end of each exercise. Well, we all know that incorporating a comprehension passage and multiple choice questions in video format is not that easy. Well, keeping in mind those difficulties, I am sure that you will stay with me till the end of this video and we will have a good practice session. Come on, let's begin reading the passage now. Vanilla is the second most expensive spice in the world after saffron, a result of its long and labor-intensive cultivation. Part of the orchid family, vanilla beans are hand-pollinated on family farms. Each flower opens only for one part on a single day during the season. If it is not pollinated on that day, no pod is produced. Once picked, the curing process, which involves drying the beans in the sun by day and allowing them to sweat in a box at night, takes 3 to 6 months. Now, just read the passage on your own. Read the first paragraph on your own and then I'll move on to the second paragraph. Do it really quickly and then we will move on to the next paragraph. This is an easy passage. You will have no difficulty, but by the end of the video, you will get familiar with the new pattern of examination. Now, the main producers of food-grade vanilla, known as black vanilla, because of the color of the dried pods, are Madagascar, followed by Mexico and Tahiti. Vanilla from each country has its own distinctive characteristics, but it is Madagascar vanilla that produces the creamy, sweet flavor beloved of Britons. One can get vanilla extract all over the world, but Madagascar vanilla is special because it has the greatest depth of flavor. Again, go through the second paragraph quickly. I'll wait for you a few seconds. Yes. There are 3 main commercial preparations of whole beans, powder and extract. Extract is sold by the fold, a unit that denotes the weight of vanilla beans per gallon. Silver Spoon, which distributes the American Nielsen Massey vanilla brand in the UK, said, "The market price of vanilla has risen over the past 12 months and sharply over the last 12 weeks. This has been driven largely by a poor quality harvest in Madagascar. Soaring prices will hurt companies that use the ingredient in everything from soft drinks to cakes and perfume. But the pain will be felt most acutely by ice cream makers as it is the most expensive ingredient in the production process and some will be forced to pass on the increased cost to consumers." Now read this paragraph as well. Do it a bit quickly and I'm waiting for you. So, just have a look at a glance, try to understand the key concepts. I know the time is short and there are obvious limitations here. Still, just have a look and now let me move on to the next 2 paragraphs. When prices are high, market experts say farmers are tempted to pick beans early. That leads to a less intense flavor, compounding problems in the market. The high value crop is also target for criminals. There are reports that vanilla farmers in Madagascar harvested their 2015 crop prematurely in fear of losing their production to thieves. This, coupled with inadequate drying in order to increase profits from their crop, has led to lower quality vanilla. The combination of high prices and poor quality means some manufacturers are turning to synthetic alternatives. But many food brands are not open to using artificial flavorings. Vanilla is every ice cream company's biggest selling product. You can bring out a niche flavor, but vanilla will still be top. You have just got to take the hit on it because customers would notice the difference. Now read these two paragraphs as well, and then we will move on to the questions and then answers. Given below are 5 words from the passage along with 4 options for each word. Choose the option which has a similar meaning in the passage. The first word is extract. Look at the passage. Try to identify the key area and place the word in the proper context. You will be able to get the meaning. The options are juice, passage, draw out or uproot. Now take a look, see the passage and try to find out the meaning. Yes, a particular word may have different meanings depending on the context. So, I'm waiting for you to choose the right answer. I know that you will face a little problem in reading the passage, but I also know that you will try. Now, the next question, alternatives. Option A, select. B, options. C, transfer. D, substituted. Where is the word alternatives in the passage? Have a look, read that line, place it in the proper context. You will have to read the passage twice and then go through the questions, identify the key areas, and then refer back to the questions and then come back to the passage to find the answers. The next one now, I'm going really slow because I want you to solve this passage on your own. Niche, question 3, function, turning point, a specialized but profitable segment of the market or particular. What is the meaning of niche? Yes? Just pick out the right answer. Now, question 4, ingredient. Option A, a component, part or element of something. Factor, assemblage or aggregation. A component, part or element of something. Factor, assemblage, aggregation. Yes, the passage is very important. Now, question 5. I will discuss the answers after this question. Soaring, fly or rise high. Plunge, dip, tumble. Antonyms, synonyms. All these things play a very important part in your stock of vocabulary. This is a clue as well. In order to find out the meanings, you will have to identify the context, place the word in that particular context, the parts of speech, the antonyms and the synonyms, a rough idea will also do, and then half the battle is won. It's time for the answers now. Come on, let's discuss the answers very quickly. I will just take out, yes. Question 1, extract. The right answer is juice. Question 2, alternatives. According to this passage, the right answer is options. Synthetic alternatives, other options. The next one now, niche. Function, no, this is not the right answer. The right answer is a specialized but profitable segment of the market, niche flavor. And then we have ingredient, a component part or element of something. Ingredient, this is easy. And soaring, again a very easy one, fly or rise high. It's time for answer the following. Choose the correct option for the questions given below. The first question, what is fold? A unit that denotes the weight of vanilla beans per gallon. The box in which dried vanilla beans are allowed to sweat. The ingredient used in cakes, soft drink, perfume, or a unit that measures the profit margin of the biggest selling companies. What is fold? A unit that denotes the weight of vanilla beans per gallon. The box in which dried vanilla beans are allowed to sweat. The ingredient used in cakes, soft drink, perfume, or a unit that measure the profit margin of the biggest selling companies. Question 2. Why is Madagascar vanilla beloved of Britons? It is easily available at cheap rates. It has a niche flavor. The Britons love the creamy, sweet flavor produced by Madagascar vanilla. Madagascar vanilla has great depth of flavor, or the price of other flavors is high. There is inadequate drying. Again, choose the right answer. Yes. Moving on to the next question. What leads to problems in the market? Compounding problems in the market. The prices are high at times. Farmers are tempted to pick beans early to earn more profit. Premature picking of the beans by the farmers lead to less intense flavor and poor quality, or none of the above. What is the right answer? What leads to the compounding problems in the market? And now the next question. Which of the following is not one of the main producers of food grade vanilla? UK, Madagascar, Mexico, or Tahiti? Yes, this is easy. Come on. It's time for question 5 now. Why are ice cream makers most affected by soaring prices? Vanilla is the most expensive ingredient in the production process of ice cream. Vanilla is replaced by artificial flavorings. Customers are unable to bear the increased cost of ice creams, or criminals target the biggest ice cream companies. What is the reason? Why are ice cream makers most affected by soaring prices? Okay, so it's time for question number 6. What will be the impact of bringing out a niche flavor? Manufacturers will prefer the niche flavor to vanilla. The introduction of niche flavor will tempt the farmers to pick beans early. The introduction of niche flavor will not be able to surpass vanilla in terms of popularity, or the criminals will target it? The four options. It's time for you to choose the right answer. I know that you are facing problems in solving, but since this is in the form of a video, it is really difficult to do otherwise. There will be obstacles, but let's just ignore what we don't have and let us utilize what is available to us. The next question. Once picked, the vanilla beans need to be pollinated, extracted, cured, or dried. Pollinated, extracted, cured, or dried. What is the most appropriate antonym for common? Find this from the passage. The opposite is given and pick out the antonym. Pick out the word from the passage. Intense, distinctive, depth, inadequate. Well, if you know the meanings of these words, this is going to be easy. Is not true. Many food brands are open to using artificial flavorings. Some manufacturers are turning to synthetic options. High prices and lower quality vanilla are problems faced by producers. Or vanilla is the most expensive spice in the world. What is the right answer? So, I'm moving on to question number 10. Vanilla is associated with dash, production process, commercial preparation, labor-intensive cultivation, or ice cream only. What is the right answer? What is fold? Fold is a unit that denotes the weight of vanilla beans per gallon. Why is Madagascar vanilla beloved of Britons? Option C is the right answer. The Britons love the creamy sweet flavor produced by Madagascar vanilla, and it has great depth of flavor. What leads to compounding problems in the market? It's option C. Premature picking of the beans by the farmers lead to less intense flavor and poor quality. Question 4. Which of the following is not one of the main producers of food grade vanilla? It's UK option A. Why are ice cream makers most affected by soaring prices? Because vanilla is the most expensive ingredient in the production process of ice cream. 6. What will be the impact of bringing out a niche flavor? Well, the introduction of niche flavor will not be able to surpass vanilla in terms of popularity. Once picked, the vanilla beans need to be cured. The curing process. What is the most appropriate antonym for common? It's distinctive. B. Distinctive characteristics. It is in the passage. Which of the following is not true? Here, options A and D are not true. Many food brands are open to using artificial flavorings. Well, they are not. And vanilla is the most expensive spice in the world. It is the second most expensive spice in the world after saffron. Vanilla is associated with long and labor-intensive cultivation. With each of the 5 words given below, choose the correct sentence that uses the word in a different meaning from that which it carries in the passage. Different meaning. Make sentences. Now, the first one, saffron. Look at the passage. Try to find out the parts of speech or the usage and the context as well, and then pick out the right answer. Saffron. And the four options are: Meena said ingredients such as turmeric, saffron and paprika provided color and were natural. The next one, their robes were saffron, so they were not from my country. Option C, guests dined on sea food and saffron potato curry. And option D, cardamoms are used to flavor rice and after saffron are the world's most expensive spice. These are the four options. Now see how saffron is used in the context of this passage and find out the sentence which is different in meaning to that. Yes? 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. This video is going to be a little lengthy video because there are a lot of questions and I'm giving you time to solve them. Now it's time for question number 2. Produces. The plant produces red flowers in late autumn. The interaction of these particles with the upper atmosphere produces the aurora. The factory produces ammunition, and we buy organic produces from the farmer's market. The plant produces red flowers in late autumn. The interaction of these particles with the upper atmosphere produces the aurora. The factory produces ammunition, and we buy organic products. We buy organic produces from the farmer's market. The question is high, and now let's read the options. He was on a real high after winning the competition. The apartment has high ceilings. He is suffering from high blood pressure. The thief jumped over the high compound wall. The parts of speech. Yes. Try thinking in terms of parts of speech. Verb, noun, adjective, adverb, and then the context is also important. Now the passage is a little hazy, but try adjusting, my dear students. This is the best that I could do at this point in time, and I'll share it in the description box as well, the passage. So let's move on to question 4. Target. The house was left empty and therefore a target for vandals. Few players managed to get their shots on target. The policy has become the target of severe criticism, or they target me unnecessarily. Again, we have 4 options to choose from. One answer is correct and the other 3 are incorrect. So, I think I'll move on to question 5. Profits. Profits are up from last year. There was a rise in profits this year. The profits are shared among the partners of the company. And the last option, the bank profits from the fixed deposits. Again, the parts of speech. So I hope you have solved all the 5 questions. And now quickly the answers. Number 1, saffron. So the right answer is saffron as a color. Their robes were saffron, so they were not from my country. This is different in meaning and therefore this is my right answer. Produces. The right answer is we buy organic produces from the farmer's market. It's option D. In the context, produces is used as a verb, and therefore I have chosen option D. What is your answer? He was on a real high after winning the competition. And in the other three options, high is used as an adjective. High ceilings. What kind of ceilings? High ceilings. What kind of blood pressure? High blood pressure. What kind of compound wall? High compound wall. Target. The right answer is they target me unnecessarily. Target is used as a verb in option D, hence my answer. Profits. The bank profits from the fixed deposits. Option D is the right answer. Here also, the meaning of profits is not the same as the meaning of profits in the other three options.